Yeah, my name's Paul Holroyd and we're at Linthwaite, Huddersfield, and this is a David Brown Cropmaster diesel that I've just recently restored. Basically, roughly about 50 hours and 6 weeks in duration from off-farm to concourse condition, what you see today. You know, I mean, it's a lovely thing, and it's just something that I enjoy doing. When I purchased this tractor, it was off-farm condition. I mean, axle was worn out, kingpins didn't run as such, it were missing. For a start, the engine was in pretty poor condition. The only thing surviving in the engine what was good was the crankshaft, unbelievably or not. But we've put new liners in this engine, and it's had new piston rings. All the head, the stem seals has been replaced and renewed, the valves have been ground in, complete new gaskets throughout on the engine, including the rear and front timing oil seals. And then obviously we got the engine running to maintain that there was no leaks before we eventually painted it. But it's not all and end all. We went to the rear of the tractor then and reconditioned the brakes, the oil seals in the reduction. We've had the power takeoff unit out and the differential, and I've also renewed some of the main rear wheel bearings at the rear of the tractor because they do get worn with muck and the age of them.
Are they standard?
No, they're not originals.
No, that's what I mean.
I've got the...
Oh yeah, what it was.
Oh yeah, they actually broke 2 Cropmasters, and I bought the spare parts that was left.
Yeah.
Initially I went to look at some back wheels for a Cropmaster, but when it turned out that they was off an 880, so I didn't bother with them. But
but
yeah.
I mean, this water pump on this, you've no knowledge on it. Would you pull that in bits?
No, wouldn't, because there's no play in the bearing and it's nice and tight on the impeller there.
Yeah.
So to me that's a good water pump. I don't think. Plus you've got the calometer up top, haven't you?
That's right.
You know, which the parts are hard to find today.
Yeah.
I find that, you know, I've been to...
Do you adjust your fan belt on the pulley on
You do on that one. It's a slot on it, and you actually undo the bolt and you turn that in depending on the V of the fan belt, and it tightens it up and makes it slacker. So yeah, that will equally fit a Vacky right through to a Cropmaster. You know, so spares are hard to come by. They designed for an ex-army, I don't know, some sort of machine that they use ex-army, but they are brand new units. So you actually swap the bottom unit at the bottom for this one. You can actually see difference there, can't you? Yeah. You actually swap that shaft for that shaft, and you've a brand new VR4 Lucas Magneto. You can have these reconditioned down at Wood Auto Factors, which I might do as time moves on, because I think original units will be hard to come by. That's obviously a sim starter for a diesel. Heavy duty. Those are those tops, those manifold tops that somebody's had remanufactured, recast out, you know, as original. Yes, to get these bolts out here, I absolutely get them red hot to get them bolts out, and I don't have a problem. If they do break in studs, I usually drill them back out and I re-tap them, either with a larger bolt, you know, so that they are usable, serviceable, you know.
Does that total be seized, I suppose?
It's seized solid. It's something that I haven't gone through at the moment, but I do obviously take the cover off, and the best I can do, I get them.
That was a good idea on slow tick over that, you know, for warming them up.
Hot plate, yeah.
Better idea than what hot plate were on the standard ports.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It's automatic. It's all built in, isn't it?
Yeah.
It did it on. If you wanted low revs, then it didn't work as a more efficiently at higher revs, didn't it?
Well, then.
And I just haven't had time to do anything with it. But I will do. I was told that they actually rock bob from inside out in Australia.
Yeah.
Oh, aye, look at it. I mean, it's in nice condition, really, isn't it? Now this tractor's a 1C, a VAQ 1C, like we saw earlier. But instead of only having a standard 4-speed box, it's actually got twin sticks with a high and low on it. it's a year later, this one. This would be a 49, where the other one was a 48. And if you care to look at the pedals, you can see it's not had a great deal of work, this tractor, because they're as new, they're not worn out. It's a 60 odd, later ones had a solid axle on front, we didn't split music. This tractor's a 1948 David Brown Cropmaster 1C. It's off-farm condition, or as I found it. It was purchased down at Boston in Lincolnshire. It's totally original as far as I know, apart from a set of new tyres, and it's a very good runner. Just start this up now to show you how instant this starts up, and I haven't touched it, it's as original. I've really enjoyed showing you around my collection of David Brown tractors, and who knows what may turn up in the future.